Guys, YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back. So today I wanted to basically compare different subwoofers to different subwoofers, show you a few of the top selling subwoofers compared to other few of the top selling subwoofers, look inside, look outside, show this one to that one. Maybe you've seen this one, maybe you haven't seen that one. I'm going to show you a little collection that I've masked. This is some of the stuff that I have. So a lot of this I've already demoed already. A lot of the stuff I have demoed already. So you can, if you haven't seen the demo, you can go back in my library and check it out. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to get started. I'm going to start going around. I know you can see a lot of stuff in front of you, a lot of stuff in front of me, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of everything. Let me get my phone. So I have the flashlight on it. Alright, so let's get this off of here. So we're going to start right off. And this right here is, which one is this? This is the, we'll come back to that. I forget which sub that is. Okay, so this one right this one right here, this is the Skar. This is the budget version. I think they're like $50, $60. Just your run-of-the-mill single slug 12-inch subwoofer. And right next to her, you can't see the magnets and everything, but that's the Skar ZVX sitting right next to her. That would have looked like a big basketball player standing next to a 4-year-old child if it was out of the box right now. So if you want to look inside the Skar, we can do that right now. And you see the single tinsel leads that they have. And now remember, this is their budget version. And they're still weaved right through on the spider there. They look to have maybe pushing it 8-gauge speaker wire terminals for the Skar. And I'm still blanking on this sub's name. So we're going to come back to you again. This right here, for what it was back in the day, it was alright. You can see the single leads going in there. They're just regular small leads. It's a single 4-ohm sub, double magnet slug. And I'm still, oh, Polk Audio. Polk Audio, yes. I saw this and I had to have it. I just never, it's an odd, one magnet smaller than the other. If you can see the side to side there, the bottom one's smaller than the top one, and it just looked like an awkward sub, so I had to have it. Alright, so here we go. This is something I promised in another video that I never even got around to, that I really want to get this on video here. This right here is the, let's see if I can, I don't know if I'm on Zoom. Oh no, I'm not on Zoom. Alright, so this is the Audiopipe TXX BDC 412, and right next to it, that's the 10. So you're looking at the 10 and the 12-inch standing right next to each other. And I gotta tell you guys, I had that 10 in my car for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of weeks now, and I enjoyed it a lot. For a 10-inch woofer, I really enjoyed it a lot, and I'm really used to listening to big 12s, you know, 1500 watts. I measured the surrounds actually, and the surrounds are virtually the same surrounds, even though one might look beefier than the other or look wider than the other. They both measure, I believe it was 1.5 inches for the width, and 1.25 inches for the height. I think that was the, or it might be 2.25 inches for the width and 1.25 for height. But they were both virtually basically the same thing. So you want to take a peek inside of there. These ones got some mean tinsel leads. Those are multi-tinsel. All weaved right along the spider. Nice right along the spider. both sides. And I kind of like the way the Audiopipe does it too, because they run these terminals to one terminal on the other side, and then they have a sole terminal just for your speaker to your amplifier or to your box, whatever. So right next to the TXX BDC4s, we have the granddaddy here. Here's Grandpa. Let me get that off of there. All right. That is Grandpa. That is the Rockford Fosgate T2. That's got to be one of the cleanest, best sounding subwoofers that I've ever heard in my life. Now, I got these out for a reason too. Now, right behind the BDC4, that's the SVR, Skar SVR 12. Right behind it. Right there, right in the center screen. Right next to the BDC4. Alright. Right next to that one's the Skar VD8. Skar VD8. And that's the SDR8. Right next to the VD8. You can see the surrounds are a little bit, the VD's a little bit taller and wider, and the SDR's a little, it's more compact. And right next to that there, we have the Planet Audio AC8. AC8. And just to the right, that's the Memphis Audio M5. Now let's see if we can see here. Now, see how Rockford does this here? There's no tinsel leads. You can't see the tinsels. They're actually inside under the spider. They don't show their tinsel leads there. There's nothing to see inside the woofer. It's just all spider. And the huge gauge wire terminals right there. Beautiful. They make beautiful equipment. Alright, so let's see. The Memphis, I'm trying to see the Memphis here. Maybe I can see it from the other side. And right behind that in the box here, that's the Rockford Fosgate T1 S1. So that's the T1, and the S1 is the shallow mount single 1 ohm subwoofer. And then I'm going to go around back here. We'll go around and check out the other guys. Alright, so then we got now this subwoofer is amazing. Now this subwoofer is under $200. It went up about 50 bucks during the pandemic, but even at that, at $200, this thing is phenomenal. This right here takes the most power and actually sounded phenomenal when you're comparing to other speakers in the same range. The Skar Evil, the American Bass, XFL. This thing was right in the same ballpark as all those subwoofers. It sounded really good. It's got a triple boot magnet on it. It's got the big aluminum basket. It's beautiful. And right behind that here, sitting on the couch, I wanted to get these all bunched together, but they wouldn't all, I don't have enough room. I need a warehouse. If somebody has a warehouse I could borrow, that would be great. So this is the shallow mount American Bass. You can see the voice coil sticking right up into the in the center there, into the dust cap. I can blank it out here. Alright, I don't know if we can see inside of there, but there are tinsel leads. They're single tinsel leads, and going right inside the, oh, there they are, going right inside, right along the spider. And that's the little boot magnet. Alright, and now this is really the part that I was excited about here. So this is some of the American Bass collection. They have a wide selection like Skar Audio does. So I have the XO, the DX, and the one over there, that's the Titan. The Titan, now that's a mean subwoofer again. For that, I think that's around $140. It's worth every penny of that $140. That thing does what a $200 subwoofer would do, $300 subwoofer would do. It's really mean, really nasty. Now the DX and XO, they're your regular run-of-the-mill double slug, you know, decent sounding $100 subwoofers. That's basically what they are. Your run-of-the-mill $100 subwoofer. Not bad sounding. They're not the best sounding. You get what you pay for when you get that. Now this thing right here, this thing has very mean tinsel leads right along the double spider. It might even be a triple spider. I'm not exactly 100% sure. The 8-gauge wire coming right off the terminals. You see the 8-gauge wire right here, and you would run that right into your box and run 8-gauge wire right to your amp. And this thing right here, triple slug, the magnets, triple slug, huge magnets. Look at them things. Then they got the boot along the outside to protect it. Then you got the oddball ribbed surround on it. Very large surround, tall boy, nice and thick. Now these things take some serious power to move too. They're not just going to move off a couple hundred watts. So guys, if you're buying one of these and you get one of them Planet Audio 1500s, don't expect to get some super bass out of it. So if you guys have any questions or anything, always feel free to drop something in the comments. Just some of the other stuff there. There's the Power Acoustic Mofo S, the Banff, and the Gothic I got to do another giveaway video on. Because nobody seemed to want the Gothic. Oh, the Gothic's in my closet. That's the Mofo X10. That's back there. So, if you guys haven't done it already, make sure you throw me that thumbs up, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Go down below. Hit the subscribe button, guys. You don't want to miss any future videos. Poke Audio. Whoop, whoop. I can't believe I forgot what it was. So, if you guys want to see one of these speakers in a video with a certain amp that I have, that I've dynoed, let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see a speaker go against another speaker, let me know in the comments below, guys. I'm doing these videos for you, so I'm trying to make what you want. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. Peace! Take care of yourselves and each other. Everybody be good. Holy crap. It's moving for 6. Here we go. Here we go. Real-time power. All right, and the one last. So we saw 260 at 3 ohms, 41 watts on the high end, at 8.5 ohms. Turn it down a little bit, but Not a lot of power, but it's still going down there, which this amplifier should not be doing. All right, and our last. Simulation.